RPGamer here, PAX 2013. I'm here with Craig from Sinister Design. How you doing?
Doing all right.
And you're showing off Telepath Tactics today, right?
Correct.
So, tell us a little bit about Telepath Tactics.
Telepath Tactics is a strategy RPG kind of in the Fire Emblem vein. You go through a story-driven campaign with unique characters. There's permadeath. Characters all have different classes. This game actually has 22 different character classes. One thing that sets it apart from Fire Emblem, though, is there are a ton of really unique environmental manipulation mechanics. So pretty much everything on the battlefield is destructible. You can cut down trees, shove boulders, bust up barrels. Sometimes there'll be like items hidden and stuff. On top of that, you can build things. So you can like throw down bridges to create new routes across water or lava. You can build barricades in order to create choke points. Those things are destructible too. The AI is smart. It will come and it will bust that stuff down if you try to hide in a corner of the map behind a bunch of barricades.
Awesome.
In addition, it's also got environmental hazards, so you can shove enemies into water or lava where they will begin to drown or burn respectively. You can fling enemies off of cliffs. They'll take falling damage and become stunned. There's backstab damage. You can set enemies on fire, freeze, blind, stun, corrode armor. It's got a little bit of everything.
Excellent. Well, we're going to jump into a local match here?
Yes.
All right. So, local match. So would this normally be multiplayer against someone else on the same LAN or something like that?
Yeah,
or?
it could be. So local multiplayer is a hot seat for up to 6 players.
Oh.
In this particular demo, it's just player versus AI
Okay.
on one of these smaller maps. This map is called Little Lava Cave. And wow, it looks like the game spawned you with a bunch of spriggets, so this should be fun. Spriggets all have breath attacks of various elements. Gold spriggets have light attacks that will blind characters. Dark spriggets have dark attacks or shadow attacks that will corrode armor and make characters weaker to physical attacks. The bronze golem is really slow and it deals a large amount of damage, has a lot of hit points. It's just kind of a lumbering tank. And it looks like you have a Psy healer. She's going to be the thing keeping your characters alive.
Sweet.
You might notice some of her attacks are red. That's because she needs more energy. By default, you start battles with 35% of your maximum energy. You regain energy by resting.
All right. So it looks like click on the character you want to move and just move this bad boy around, right?
Yeah, so anytime you see like a blue tile like that, it's a movement tile. You can just mouse over it and click where you want to go, and your character will auto move there.
Now, can this guy fly?
Yeah.
So I could just go over the lava?
Yep. Now there are certain characters, which luckily are not in this particular battle, who can actually cause characters to lose flying for a turn. If those characters are around, it's really dangerous to park your guys over lava. But luckily you don't have to worry about that here.
It looks like characters block other characters.
Yeah, you cannot move through your own units unless you turn on, there actually is an option, you can turn on ally pass-through that will let you do that, but by default it's off. So there's the black sprigget there. He just slowed and softened your golden sprigget with dark breath. This one just used light breath and blinded that sprigget. So not the greatest turn, but you know, it's like they say in The Big Lebowski, nothing is screwed here, dude. We can recover. First things first, if you right-click a character, you will see detailed stats. So you might notice that the spriggets are really, really weak to piercing attacks, and they're also, the golden spriggets are weak to shadow attacks. Likewise, the dark spriggets are going to be weak to light attacks. So it behooves you to use the dark spriggets to attack the golden spriggets and vice versa. And there you go, that guy is now blinded. Now you might have trouble hitting the golden sprigget since that sprigget is blinded. It might be more advantageous to retreat with that one and heal him with your Psy healer. So my advice would be to wait to move him until you've moved your other guys. Maybe like go behind that golden sprigget up there with your second gold sprigget. Maybe use a claw attack to deal some backstab damage. There you go. Move out with your bronze golem, and then retreat and heal that that guy. There you go.
So that's the best way to get content here.
I think a regular mind shield should do it. That'll help you conserve energy for if you need to do more powerful shield spells later.
Excellent.
All right, I think that should be it for your turn. Oh snap! That's not good.
Ouch.
The AI in this is pretty smart. It's it can be very challenging to win matches against it. As you can see, the bronze golem is really, really tough to kill. Yeah. The best way to deal with bronze golems usually, especially in a map with lava, is to have someone that can throw the bronze golem into the lava. So unfortunately, that character is blind, so his attacks are very unlikely to land. I would move her out of the way so that she's not in line for a breath attack. And then maybe maybe just like heal herself. You really don't want your healer getting killed if at all possible. You might want to actually rotate her so her back is not exposed. There you go. Otherwise she can take backstab damage. And that's generally just a bad thing to have happen. These guys have a spin saw attack that actually fires in an arc. So it'll hit like 3 spaces. So if you just do that, yeah, that one, that'll work. So some of the animations are not in the game yet. The bronze golem attacks are still in progress. The game is still in alpha, technically, so there's bound to be a few things that aren't quite there yet.
Hey,
Nice.
that one down.
Oh, you might want to backstab that golden Sprigget over there before he comes and does anything more to your characters.
I can't though.
Oh, you've already moved. Okay.
I've already moved, yeah.
Now you might notice that there is an item sack just kind of hanging out in the top right. In multiplayer matches, there will be random item drops that just kind of happen. And, you know, it's to your advantage generally to control the map as much as possible so you can snag any helpful items that land. Oh, so I would actually undo that and then move your Psy Healer out of the way first. There you go. Yeah, so golden Spriggets are very resistant to light. In general, something like Light Breath is not going to do a whole lot against them. Claw is probably a better option here. Yeah, you just want to use a Spin Saw one with that guy, I think. So that was actually your guy. You probably didn't want to do that.
Oh. Ah! It was dark because he moved.
Yeah.
So I thought he was the dark one on their team. Ah. Oh no.
Oh. That's no
Oops.
good. Yeah, you gotta make sure to rotate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll get backstabbed. That's super bad.
Ouch.
All right. It's looking a little grim, but we could maybe pull this out. I think what you want to do first is move the bronze golem down one space, and then do spin saw 2 on those 2 golden spriggets. It would really help if that guy weren't blinded. I wonder if you hit escape to cancel that movement, we might want to check and see what's in that item sack up there. Yeah, just hit grab, see what's in there. And then if you click the little item sack icon, it should show you. Bandages, adrenaline pills, and a steam thopter. Steam thopter, it's not going to help him too much. That grants flying to characters. Adrenaline pills will give him extra movement, but it also hurts him a little. Bandages could be useful because that will restore his health. I was hoping we would get some eye drops in there, but no dice. Oh yeah, you gotta rotate before you attack when you're healing yourself.
Yeah, there's a demo right now too. There's a demo out there on the website too. And pushing on Steam too, trying to get it.
This isn't going well.
I've definitely seen ones that went better. But you know, there's a lot of nuances. It takes a little while to get the full sense of how this works. All right, well that actually could be good. You could hit both of those guys with an arc from the bronze golem. Just spin saw on one. Yeah, there you go. That's a pretty good position. Man, too bad you can't finish that guy off. I wonder what's in that item sack over there. Yeah, she's out of energy, so hopefully there's some bandages in there. Oh no, she did get some eye drops.
She got the eye drops. May as well. Hey, updates health too. All right.
You can actually use that again, which I would do. Yeah, there you go. And maybe rotate her so her back's not exposed. Yeah, there you go. Oh man. The blindness.
Status effects matter.
Yeah, they really do. Ah, good move, good move. Now, if you move her over there, yeah, do that, because that bronze golem can't catch up with her. She's too fast.
Thermal paste and splits.
So actually, the whetstones would be good if you could get them to either your bronze golem or your black sprigget over there. If I were you, I would move the black sprigget. Actually, mouse over that item sack. See what that has in it. That has adrenaline pills, steam thopter, and adrenaline pills. Not what you need. Okay, so I would move the black sprigget over to the left. And hopefully you can rendezvous with the psi healer next turn. I would keep him away from that bronze golem though, because that would be bad. And I'd also rotate his back to the wall. There you go. Oh crap. That's not good. All right. Ooh, there's new item sacks. Let's see. That has a whetstone and focus pills, and that one has eye drops. Oh snap. Okay, I would grab the eye drops and use them. There you go. Oh yeah, and use bandages. Sweet. All right, now would be an excellent time to finish off that golden sprigget if you get the chance. I would, yeah, how much health does that guy have left? 12, okay. It might actually be worth it to take a hit from the bronze golem, just like go behind him and use dark breath. Yeah, you can do it. Just just move behind him. Select dark breath and then just mouse over the red space.
Oh.
There you go. Boom. No more blindness for you. All Alright, now your Psy Healer, I would go up and actually, she doesn't have any offensive abilities,
can't
but
push?
if you
Oh.
grab that sack with the focus pills,
Yeah.
she can use that to restore her energy and she can start healing again. There you go. Nice. Nice. Hi. Yeah, you gotta try to keep her away from the bronze golem if you can. If I were you, I would use the Black Sprigget to backstab the bronze golem with Dark Breath, and oh, he doesn't have enough energy. Well, I guess Claw is better than nothing. It'll take a long time to kill him that way, though. Ideally, you want to use Dark Breath to soften him, which will make him less resistant to physical attacks. Claw will deal more damage then. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, you actually might want to kill a Psy Healer before you go after the Bronze Golem. Nice. And yeah, just a regular heal on that guy. Man, this is tense. All right, we gotta DPS this guy down. How much energy does she have left? The enemy side healer. She can still keep healing herself, but actually you can give the whetstones to your Sprigget and his claw
how
will
do
deal
I
more
do
damage,
that?
which is what I would do. Go to inventory, click on the whetstone and do give. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so here's what you do. Use the whetstones immediately with your Dark Sprigget. And you might actually be able to one-shot the healer now, I think, if you use Claw. Yes. Nice. Alright, so at this point this is yours to lose, because the Bronze Golem, you can always outrun him every turn. So as long as you don't like move into the wrong space, you can definitely do this.
Okay, but...
So here's what I would do. I would run away with your Sprigget and rest for a couple of turns so you regain the ability to use breath attacks. Because softening that guy is going to be very, very important to killing him. Oh, that's not lucky. On the plus side, it looks like there wasn't anything that valuable in there. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's see what's in yours. Adrenaline pills. Okay, that's not as good.
Oh, there's the one I already picked up, too. What was in there?
Oh yeah, you still have focus pills and bandages. That's good. Alright, so, if I were you, I would keep moving away with the Psy Healer and maybe swoop in with your Sprigget and start trying to soften him. Soften can stack, which is a very helpful thing. yeah, I'd swoop in from behind, do a backstabbing. I'd actually move one space closer so you can use regular Dark Breath, save yourself a little bit of energy. Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, he's slowed, so actually now he's going to only move 2 spaces a turn. Unfortunately, I didn't soften him, but yeah, there's like a 50% chance of softening him every time you do it, so if you keep at it long enough, you'll probably win. So Mind Shield actually is the one you want. That's the one with the range. You could use focus pills if you wanted to gain a breath attack, but you probably won't need it until next turn. Oh. I wonder what those items are. That could be helpful. Grapple chain. Oh god. Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to go get that grapple chain immediately. So, if you look in your inventory, what the grapple chain does is it gives you the ability to pull characters, which means you can pull that bronze golem into the lava.
Yes.
I would equip that. There you go. Alright. So, now just bide your time, wait for him to wander next to the lava, and then pull him in. Oh god, he's trying to go for the side healer. It's going to take forever. If I were you, I would just move the Dark Spigot around the back and see if you can do something.
Like here?
Yeah. How much health does he have?
I
Uh-oh.
hit the wrong button.
Did you hit done? You can hit Z to undo. How much health does your Spigot have? Okay, he's fine.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think it's got Amazon's got potential.
And he's slowed even more. I think he's... Yeah, he has a move of 0. He literally cannot move now. Well, on the plus side, he's a sitting duck. And yeah, if you move your side healer around, you can probably take a couple turns to grapple pull him into the lava.
That's awesome. That is a cool idea. I'm also a bit of a reader.
So I would move your Spigot up 1 space, let her heal him, then continue his move. You can actually break up character movement like that. Alright, then I move him down and use the pull ability. There you go. So that should be the first one, because it's an equipped ability. Now this is actually dangerous because it's going to put him in range to use Spin Saw 2 on your healer, but it might be worth it.
As long as he's not the one getting hit, I don't care.
Yeah. There we go.
Now he can move.
Yeah, no, but that's his whole turn. Like, once you swim out of lava, that's it. So you can just keep grapple pulling him in until he dies.
Oh,
It's like the end to
dear.
Terminator or something.
Yeah. And the loot's all over. No, you may not leave. Yay!
Victory is yours.
Awesome. All right. So tell us, Craig, how can people get this game, or what's the path to this getting released?
Well, there are two ways. One is to be very patient and wait until 2014,
Okay.
at which point I'll be releasing the full game. The other is to visit sinisterdesign.net, that's our website. There are links there where you can actually become an alpha backer, and for I believe $25, you will gain early access to the game, and you'll be able to play everything that we saw here today and much, much more.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.